And here in the studio to do justice to the topic is members of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, beginning first with Alu Audu. It's a pleasure to have you join us.
A pleasure. Good morning, Nigerians.
And Ayo Akanji, member APC Presidential Council. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria.
Wow.
Also here with us in the studios this morning is Onye Nweke. She's also a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council. We're glad to have you this morning.
Thank you for having us.
But back again to Renewed Hope 2023. Onye Nweke, my question is coming to you. Ali Audu says there is an organic linkage between the hope that APC represented at its foundation in 2013, it's 9 years ago, to what the APC is now presenting to the electorate for next year's general elections. So, ahead of the 2015 elections, the slogan of the APC then was change.
Yeah.
Ahead of the 2019 election, the slogan of the APC was next level.
Consolidation.
Now we are seeing for 2023 Renewed Hope 2023. On the basis of what Aliu said, Renewed Hope 2023, is this also an invitation to the electorate to scrutinize the gains or the misses of change at next level so they can make an informed decision?
Yes. Thanks for having us. Just like my colleague had said, and you mentioned that our party, APC, when we came on board, we started with change. We preached the message change. And everybody understands what change is all about. It comes with a lot of works that could make some people very uncomfortable and comfortable, depending on the side of the baggage you are from. Here we come with a change, and then we move to the next level. Yeah, the next level would assume to be that whatever we've achieved during the time of the change that we preached, we need to move it to the next level. And Nigerians have seen that particular transaction from the change to the next level. We started building the foundation, started preaching to people that there is change that we've come with. And people should understand that change comes with a lot of pains. Yeah, it comes a lot of, because when you ask to move from a particular place to another, you will definitely feel some kind of dissatisfactions, so to speak. And but then when you progress further, you understand that there is need for you to sustain on the gains of what you've achieved coming from that change agenda, and that is what we call next level. And then we are moving into what we call renewed hope. What is renewed hope? There is what we've built over years, that we have come with hope. We've done change and we've moved to next level. And then we've given Nigerians that hope. But we need to add some things to that hope. We need to touch on some things we have not been able to touch. We need to add some things that, that has reflected with times and direction of period that we are in. And that is that renewed hope. What are we talking about? When we talk about the security, the creation of jobs, youth empowerment, and every other thing that our manifesto in Renewed Hope that have talked about, we are only saying that in those points that we've raised, we are going to re-energize, we are going to retouch, and we are going to add more to what has been missing from the change to the next level, and then the renewed hope. So we are bringing that message of renewed hope to Nigeria, that we have not, move out of what we've planned for Nigerians. It's still under that line. We came all the way from change to the next level, and then the renewed hope. The renewed hope in the sense that in security, we are going to do more of what we've done in the past 7 years. We are going to do more in what we've done in creation of jobs. We're going to do more in what we call allowing the young youth into the governance of this nation. And in all of our renewed hope, it was captured and was broken down to that level that everybody understood that this government is a focused government that intends to give Nigerians what they actually deserve.
Indeed, Chine, I'm glad that most of all of you are young people, and it shows that the APC government itself, of course, they are young people. Are you young people? Well, this is the vote now.
I know you spoke about this. My question is coming to you. Okay. You are also familiar with what some people say, that in the early stages there was so much reference to the preceding administrations and blaming the previous party. That's to say that the view was always to look at the rear view mirror rather than focusing on what would lie ahead. So what is it that lies ahead of Nigerians that they should expect? To say, in spite of everything, renewed hope 2023, this is what it means.
Okay, just like I emphasized in my last reference, renewed hope, it brings a lot of things that will keep Nigeria more engaging to what the government is bringing on. First, there are lots of things that still ongoing that needed to be finished in terms of infrastructures and all that. For example, we have our second Niger bridge, which is almost very completed. And we also have, completed, but there are little things that are still fixing, the interchange routes and all that. Yeah. Those ones, because I went to that part of the country last week, and I saw the level of work they've done. That one is almost, let me just say, maybe 97% completed. So the 3% is what we're expecting. We also have the Onitsha-Enugu Expressway. Work is ongoing there. This is a project that had been left for God knows who. I'm from Anambra State, and that express road, passes through my town. At a point, to be frank, and this is what I need Nigerians to understand, one part of that road was totally given, like you would literally think it was a bush, like a farmland where people but that's as an express road. But coming to this, when this government came on board, Nigerians saw that, that particular place that almost looks like a farmland is actually a road. And work from Onitsha to Oka now has been completely done with. And that passes through my town too. And it has continued up to getting to Enugu. So most of those things Nigerians have been able to see that change, came with to next level. Renewed hope is going to finish it up and add more to expectations of Nigeria. That's what renewed hope is all about.
That's what renewed hope is all about.
Yeah.
The manifesto, you're a woman, I'm a woman. I can't, this conversation cannot go without talking about the women and youth who constitute a larger part of Nigeria's population. President Buhari said he was going to take 100 million Nigerians out of poverty, and I'm sure most of them constitute women and youths. This manifesto has talked about encouraging and empowering women and youths. What is going to be different this time around?
Well, from what's going to be different is the same renewed hope that is going to give to women and the youth. And when we talk about women, if you go by the percentage of the number of women we have in Nigeria, we constitute a lot number of women in terms of everywhere we can think of, in terms of voting and all that. So I think, and I know our next incoming president, by his grace of God, is going to look into that, because he would never neglect that sector of or that proponent of people,
35% affirmation
that actually gave him the votes, because we are promising Jagaban that women are going to turn in a mass to give him that number of votes that he needed to move to the next point of his life. And so he's promising us something in return, because this time around we were saying that we're not going to just go in to do it without we have negotiated, and that negotiation is coming in terms of empowering our children to get to their desired hope. That's renewed hope, and also giving us that opportunity to excel in various offices, because like it or not, women are the foundation of a family, and we have been able to show that in various families across board. So whenever we see women in office, you will definitely see a different kind of views that will come out from there and results. So from all we have seen and we know, Tinubu being the president, women across Nigeria are going to smile, and that is what I can assure you.
John, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Nigeria. Ayo Akanji is a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having
Nigeria. And the lady in the house, Onureke, she's a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council too. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thanks for having us.
And Aliu Audu, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
On this topic, we have another topic coming up, but right after this break, do stay.